everything, we're good to go.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Episode
Clear.
57.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All.
Okay, so where are we? Yes. At the gate here, bring the medicine to Fragile.
Clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I need to drop some stuff off to use blood bags. And I need to get like more blood bags actually, now thinking about it. Let's see here, fabricate. Oh, that's good. Good to know. See if anyone donated anything. Well, I will definitely take these. Oh, do I have enough to fabricate the legs? Oh, I can't fabricate. I forgot that. Rats. Fabrication.
Beginning scan.
But
Have a pleasant
I guess on the plus part, I still can. I can run. The baby's still cool. I mean, it hasn't cried in quite some time. To be, you know, a horrible experience, but having a good time here. Just gotta jog a lot. In the rain. One of those subtle things, you know.
We've been getting near constant timefall in this region for a while now. As a result, everything you've built for us out here has been completely destroyed. The good news is, we managed to recover all cargo stored on site and transferred it to the Capital Knot City Distro Center. As for the not-so-good news, Cairo printers are currently unusable due to the network instability. Given the circumstances, you might want to consider turning to your fellow porters for assistance. But I'll leave that up to you, Sam. I'm sure you'll come through for us. You always do.
Which means I need to trade with porters. Which is cool, because I think that's a rare trophy. I'll definitely take those. Sweet. Now that I have that, we can go grab that vehicle. Hopefully, we'll find someone out here. Oh yeah.
Don't mind me.
Okay. So I just gotta go up and over. Hopefully we'll find some people as we go along that route. I'm wondering where we can trade the quarters too. Oh, the low roar. What's going on with Facebook? It's been... Or not Facebook. Facebook's childhood. YouTube is acting strange. Oh, there we go. I wish they had my truck bridges. The focus of future forward trucks. Okay, we'll park this here. Oh, the vehicle don't get wet. Let me go ahead and assemble everything that's important. Go ahead and go into the vehicle. Whoa. That sun just came out of nowhere. Odd. Very odd.
God company.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to shared locker. We're gonna put all these seeds. It's gonna be fine. Basically, I just gotta watch out for the blobs. There's no like real BTs. Okay, let me go ahead and pick up the blood bag. Oh my, this is gonna take a while. Thank goodness I have a lot of these guns I need to waste. Sweet. Okay, slow and steady was the race on this guy. But it is... I wish there was a faster way of just doing this, but that's what they're trying to do, is just making have like a time rush to try to get to fragile at the same time. And it's kind of important, I suppose. Okay. Like, this is crazy. Okay. I think I can grab the car now, finally. Should be fine. I don't want to leave it out too long. And we might be able to just truck it some of the way. Because I don't know how well protected this area is nowadays. If you have the pillars and car and light and stuff. Oh cool, so I basically officially pushed the edge back. Okay, now with that, Rambo time. Why hello there. Damn, oh my gosh. Glad I picked up those assault rifles. That handgun is ridiculously powerful. So they cause the rain somehow. It adds like gravity to it. Because anytime that the timefall is associated with BTs or Bs, and the rain will go away just like everything else once you eliminate them. Alright. I had my fun under the sun with it. Now it's time. Oh cool, you can cause a chain reaction sometimes. Be beneficial. Okay, I know this is not the most entertaining thing in the world, but dude, this is kind of fun. It reminds me of just like, you know, doing that whole duck hunt thing. Just shooting, testing your accuracy. Or, you know, like when Rainbow Six, they had that first course, and it was like, oh yeah, just shoot a whole bunch of dummies. What we're doing, we're just lightning dummies. Turkey shoot. Gobble, gobble. Ooh, that was a good one, I got a quad. Try to see how many I can get in one shot. Yes, got him. Alright, so far we're about 30 bullets away from tapping. Oh, hey, buddy, I didn't notice you there. Okay, so now it's starting to finally thin out, just a tiny bit, not a lot. But I came prepared. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know if I have to mess with them too much, but I feel like it's still, as is tradition, we must eliminate them. Let's go drive. I think I bought us some good freedom. What's inside here? Oh, we can snack. Do I have any more blood bags? Because I could have used a lot of them. Alright, blood bags used. Should still take caution like this. Got him. At 9 bullets before I gotta switch out. I'm gonna get a few more backups inside there. I just don't have blood bags, so I gotta take it easy while Sam recovers. Okay, so almost there. In the woods. Clear these fools out. 9 bullets, hopefully gone to good use. That was actually pretty well. Oh, hey, buddy. I think I'm good. That was really close, though. I think I'm good for right now. since I can't recycle, I'm not going to bring that. I'll just leave it up for other porters to find so they can have recycled materials. Or maybe it might spawn in fresh for them. That'd be cool. We're on a good track. We're going to rock and roll on this way. Maybe you need to be a little bit more careful around here, though. Oh, there's a motorcycle? I might opt in for that. Be a lot faster and versatile, and will last me the rest of that trip. But that also leaves me exposed to the open elements, unfortunately. Give me 1 second on Facebook. 15 minutes to transfer for me. Not yet, at least. Luckily. Oh, you can manifest outside the oil. How juicily hilarious for me. I didn't know you could do that. I just don't have the blood to fight him. The grenades even. I need to save those. Oh, what the? Are you serious? It pulled it out of the truck? You jerkbag. You're messing with, like, fragile health, you a-hole. This is so good. That's why I was like, wait, what the hell? It was in the back of the... That was such a weird glitch. Good. Let's try stopping over here at the distress center. Here we go. Finally, we'll be able to get down to this damn thing. I did notice that the audio on the wheels, the bus for this thing is pretty loud. But we have a new truck we can swap that way. Okay. I need to hope that there's someone donating like a rocket launcher. That's sweet. Offload. Done. Now I need to turn my old vehicle. Transfer to this vehicle. Oh, everything's on my back. Just make sure 100%. Oh well, this piece of junk was just ready to transfer. anything in my private locker? Oh, yay me! Harumbi. Okay, now I should be able to reorganize. So let's go ahead and go to cargo. I only need 2. This can go on the vehicle. Should be good enough where I can get the spray. Alright, let's go. I gotta go save Fragile.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scans. Have a pleasant journey.
I don't think I can take on orders here. I don't think so, at least. I should, well, hold on. There's an exclamation point. I should check. Because I didn't go into the prerogative of actually picking up the mission. And I set out. That's a big negative, though.
Beginning scans.
Alright,
Pleasant journey.
let's go ahead and push forward with this. Destroy some stuff.
Keep on keeping on.
Hold on, this is where BTs usually. Let's see here. That's what I was fearing. Now I need to see like what's going on. Let's see here. Time to get some BT. They're normal. It's okay, Blue. I gotta soothe him a little bit. It's okay, Lou. There you go. He doesn't like shooting. Maybe that's because he's tied to Cliff's Beach, and that brings him a lot of pain because that's his physical father. He's stuck in this vicious cycle, something like that. I do notice that anytime gunfire is in play, his stress level goes up. He doesn't really care about grenades or other things. Yeah, see? Yeah. Instantly. Alright, bud. I won't use the gun anymore. I'll roll, Rambo with grenades. Okay. So, with that being said, what I need to do real fast is that's how you reorganize real fast. Oh, you guys are jerks. Where in tarnations is it? Well, hello there. I reckon it's a little personal. Damn, I did not expect the one in the front. That was pretty bad. You are a toughie. Where are you?
Come out and play.
You know what? I've developed a clean path. I'm not messing with them. They're not messing with me, so. Alright, I think I'm good. I'll take it slow and steady, but I think we'll be quite fine. I burrowed through a lot of BTs. We're out of danger. I'm hoping. I can hope. Yay, back to the truck. Alrighty, forward hitch. Probably bring that so it's a little more balanced. I just like looked over the corner of the screen. I was like, looks like I'm like leaning right up on the LED of the screen. So I cleared it pretty much up to here, but I have an idea. Pretty smart. We're just gonna take the water. The baby likes it. Now there's Mueller's on the right. There's our safety, left is our non-safety. Okay, so far so good. Now what I could do I feel like the easier route might be going through here, but no. Things armored at the wazoo, ladies and gentlemen, always. We got this, always. You gotta recharge real quick. How did there become two of them? Hey Lou, just bear with me, buddy. This is gonna get dicey real fast. Oh man, it did the asshole thing again. It took out all my cargo, left it on the ground. Why is it doing that? That's the second time it did that, and... okay, whatever. I really don't care too much, but that is rather annoying, and that never used to happen. Especially when you have cargo like this that's important. They're being just jerks. But seriously, be considerate. These are just being assholes. Not like we're playing with a human life here. Oh wait, we are. And it's fragile. Jeez, dude, what? The game is just tripping balls right now. It started driving when it shouldn't have. Like, did they just patch an update? Like, that would totally make sense with this. But I think that they just did not mop up the ending at all. They were like, well, not a lot of people have made it this far. No one will notice. I did. I did. Why would you put that? There's not even an incline to zip line by. Something major is about to happen. We need to step on it. I don't know if it's gonna harm it. Oh yeah, it definitely harms it. So, being at the wall is not a bad thing. Baby Sane over here. Gonna run it. We can shoot lasers. Let's use so drop. Drop. Come on, whale. No, 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 get back on that bus, get back on that bus, buddy. What are you doing, Bridges? Bridges, if you don't get on that bus, you're fired. Seriously. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That was so much bullshit right there. Don't even give me that rocket shit as an actual real thing. This last mission is kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie, like, they need to do some hard work on this engine part, because I've already noticed so many freaking bugs, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not taking it. It's not polished. That's what I was hoping for. Wow, it's not even close. Okay, everyone. I need to drop this. That's useless to me now. And this is very useful to me. It should be popping up somewhere. power skeleton would be sweet right now. Thanks, buddy! You're the best! Yeah, first and foremost, let me get rid of everything I don't need right now. Okay, I'm down to the nitty gritty, but I have a power skeleton now, and I'm really happy about that. Why can't I attach it to the suit? Alright, perfect. Got it equipped now. I don't know why I was being like such a little punk. Why I offloaded those. I stopped those. Carry on back. Alright, game on. See how far we can go with this. Thanks, man. Seriously, I do. Hey, GH, dude! How are you, buddy? How's school? What's new? What's good? One of my good community members on YouTube. I always like seeing good community members that just chat and have good times with my community boys. Come on. It's almost done. Yes, I got my power suit. I got my quad. Uh-oh. Okay, that's empty. How many things did I just pick up that were empty? Not that. And that's sweet. I need this right now. Come here, Wheelzilla. So you were like the Omega Alpha one. Nice, man. Dude, how'd that go? How did the performance at the school turn out? Hopefully smashingly. With your talent, I'm sure things went really well. Which Beachy Dubs, if everyone likes like dancing, check out his stuff.
Yes, you did it, Zap!
Pretty cool stuff.
Oh, I could kiss you, you sweet son of a bitch!
Please don't. Please.
I thought it was all over.
Me too. Do I still have the cargo? Please tell me I still. Yeah, I do. Nice. Let's speed up. I like how I almost made it there too. Tim. That wasn't my intention. Oh, cool, man. I'll have to check that out.
Your BB stress levels are increasing. Remember, if it suffers an autotoxemic attack, it won't be able to help you detect BTs.
I know.
To keep it calm, avoid sudden movements and stay as far away as you can from BTs and other threats.
The baby's fine. See, like, he gave me the thumbs up. He's an intelligent boy. It's okay, buddy. We'll fill up the meter all the way so you're not scared anymore. But nah, you can dance, thumbs ups. Alright, almost there. Quarter of the way. More. Almost there. Ah. The Rockabye Baby concert. I want a trophy, because there's like a trophy you can get with a maximum of empathy with your baby. I think that's it. Okay, let's see here. As shared. Nothing. Oh man, cool. I can assume that they're in a restroom. Oh, no worries, man. You take it easy, GH. You around, buddy?
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Wait, I went to the place they asked me to go to, so... Oh, they want me to walk in it a little more. Maybe I shouldn't have took a nap on Fragile. Just in case. Why is that necessary? There's something hidden over there. Man, this reminds me of some Division right here. Yeah, Lou agrees. He's all happy. He's like, yeah, Division. Dark Zone. You're dead. What's over there? I mean, if I was a developer, that would be a perfect place to hide something. Yeah, nothing.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Come on.
Moment I've been waiting for.
Thank heavens you made it. Fragile's been in a coma for a while now. But with all these cryptobiotes you brought, we should be able to bring her round. And with any luck, it'll only take a few more to get her back on her feet. You did well, Sam.
Yay. %. Oh my gosh. I can see why they did that.
Sam.
You're back. It must have been one hell of a journey, especially on your own. But now the whole team is together
Why was
again.
he so shruggish against
The whole team.
Mom?
Die Hardman too.
Or Mom? He was what the? Damn. Well,
Too
maybe he
much
just didn't
traveling
want
to
be
and from
touched.
beaches in such a short span. Chiral matter contaminated her cells, effectively causing jet lag on a molecular level. Because of that, her homeostatic mechanisms were shaken. Don't worry, she's not in any danger, but she needs some rest.
So where's the director?
He's being looked after in another room. Bridges personnel found him lying outside the isolation ward, similar to when you came back from Cliff's Beach. Even after decontamination, she needed more and more time to recover.
Irony.
Sam, you made it.
Hungry?
Thanks. Looks like you need me after all. Who'd have thought? Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
This is very true.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary.
Which
If
is?
beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can
Good
walk
bit to
the beaches of
fourth-dimensional
others,
point of
but
existence,
hers
yes.
is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole, a whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow, which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out. Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame.
Which means Bridge Porter or
Just so
Sam
we're clear,
Bridges, you're the key.
If I want to stop the
for
last
ignition.
Stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds, you're our only hope.
Or our only doom.
Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her. And if you kill her...
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Meaning he will assume the new portion of being the EE. That's probably what it is. It's an extinction portion past the point of torch, genetically. Or that's my working theory, at least so far.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package? I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
Not even the world.
Of course, that is correct.
But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that.
Let's
So
do
we
it.
can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back when we met at the cave, the only thing I cared about was making it to the next sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily. Reach for her, Sam. Feel her. I know you love her. You love her! There!
This is going to be an interesting ending, especially with what just Fragile just said there. I kind of felt that that was like the thing between them, and why he couldn't do anything to harm her, regardless of her being the EE, because he's always been really chill about that.
Sam. There you are.
Right, Sam was born as a baby in that dimension?
You wanna go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
Of course there's a chapter 13. Now that is one Crimson Bay. So she's either over there or we have to go in the water. I almost want to feel like we have to go here. Maybe not? I don't know. Okay, maybe not. This is a beach that we're stuck on. Let's go to the hill, the only distinguishable landmark. Okay, let's see how that turns out. For as far as what we're going to go ahead and go into, I'm not assuming that this is going to be like a really, I don't think it's going to be super game intensive for like fights or anything like that. I think the majority of them are. Sam, what are you doing? Get up. Maybe it's just like you.
Abandoned bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. London bridges falling down. My fair lady.
Black dress. And a gun.
The last stranding has already begun.
Amelie?
Oh, Margot.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. Sam, listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since.
This is his wife?
You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been.
Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam.
What do you mean by not in your world?
I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
Oh, like Mama and freaking like.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is
Yeah.
no time for questions.
Story.
Listen.
I mean that
Just
story.
listen. Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway.
This is pretty dark, Bridget.
Then there's the second choice.
Did I kill you?
In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish.
I'd much rather leave it a chance of
Those are your
everyone else
choices.
on their destiny. I feel like I should be destroying others.
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope, or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
This is like a great thumbnail.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
You know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Well, no offense, Emily. Hey, come on. Hey, what the? You're not even real. What the hell, Amelie? Last bullet. Gosh darn it. If we destroyed the Earth, I kind of want to go back. Connect again. Okay, that was cool. At least he gave me that option. I feel like they did that on purpose because you really couldn't do anything unless that was bugged.
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I almost want to say he has to shoot himself. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do. And this is really annoying that they're telling us that we know what to do when we don't. I mean, maybe I have to wait for her to turn around and then shoot her. I'll wait it out, see what happens, but if not, then I'm starting to think that this ending's bugged. Which would suck, because I already started to notice things going awry. Because I can hit her for sure from here. And it's not like I can change the lethal, non-lethal. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Go fuck yourself, game. Seriously, like, pull your shit out of your ass and let's work.
I'm ready, Sam Strand.
No, I'm not ready, and you're not ready because you don't know what the hell you're doing. The only thing I can think of is run out in the water before her. Sam, just let the fucking gun down. Jesus, you're not doing anything with it. Just come on. The only thing I can think, go in the water, or drown, get out of here, type thing, sever, get out of here. I really don't know what else to do. Like, this has gone to the point where it's like, it's, I don't know. The game seems broken. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess we'll have to do it again.
I'm here for you.
Wait, what?
Always. Like you were for me.
I don't know what we did, but somehow I bugged the game to do so. That was really weird. That was just really, really strange and weird.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me.
The only other thing I can think of is the mechanics needed that you need to put the gun away and go out next to her. But I passed her.
Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here.
Yeah.
But it still has a role to play.
No, it doesn't. I shot you like 7 times.
It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Just starting.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending. It's an opportunity.
Well, it's just like anything in humanity. Revolution, that's what happens.
And if I
not to say
have to pay the price
cause apocalypse to make it happen, just
to be the sacrifice,
massive extinctions happen
then so
sometimes.
be it.
But this game's so interesting.
Even if we aren't together,
Excuse
we
me,
will always
sorry.
be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
Wow, he lost his color.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
Oh, okay, cool. There's still like 10 more chapters that we have to play. I'm wondering if that's what we have to do, just go back in the water and we'll appear randomly. Yeah, we might as well go all the way back and take advantage of that. Alright, to the green pasture over here. I'm very curious. I mean, it makes sense. Go to the greener area. Everything's in black and white. And what the? I heard that there was an item around us. We'll climb. That's what it was.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. to bring about the last Stranding, as I have today.
Kojima, fix your ending. I feel like this ending, all it is just pointless walking around until they trigger like a cutscene. And then it's just like, hi, there's more story. I was right.
First operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie.
What's it spelled backwards?
Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach.
So the embargo was a lie too. You were just making a crack at America.
Good job, Hito Konami. In the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Okay. Look at Forest Run. Come on. There you go. I know you're getting tired, buddy.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve, like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Eventually, you know, it'll trigger something after the credits stop. Come on, Sam, you gotta get tired eventually.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
Well, that's how she tells them apart. They're like a different variation of black and white.
You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Okay. Man, I gotta admit, this is a nice interactive outro. Pretty sweet. But I feel like they could have streamlined it a little better. I mean, you spent the whole game walking around and all that other fun stuff. I'd much rather just kick back, put a controller up, and watch it. It kind of goes around. This seems like it's just kind of like, well, we want you to see all the cutscenes, and we're trying to do that. So, yeah, stick around for the ride, because you have no choice in this.
Take this head on. Soon I'll come around. Lost and never found. Waiting for my word. Seem to never learn. Buried underground.
Probably gonna have to remember the whole song. Woo! At least this is a really good song. I feel like that's very movie-esque, the way it pans. Makes Sam seem pretty cool. We need to have him kind of like walk a little bit. Seeing him cooler. If they're giving us this challenge, I guess I'll make it more cinematic for y'all. Yeah, why did you do this without Sam tumbling? Okay, how many times do you have to say produced and created by Hideo Konami? You know. It's written everywhere. Monster. Can't not note that. Hey, can I finally get the outro exit now? We've gone through all the credits she forced me to watch. Yay.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I know. I've known for quite some time the role it's supposed to play. Yep.
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Look at the 5 right there. Over there, that's where we're supposed to go. It's them.
He's over there. Over here, Sam. Sam. We're coming, Sam. You ready now, John? Sam. Luke, take me to Sam.
But you see, this was a cool thing. Like, if they would have just done this and let the credits roll in the end.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Gotcha.
I think that was dead, man. So they're levels. Each level is up a different beach. I'm starting to understand this. Pretty much what I kind of anticipated a little bit. Questionable points of awareness. Yay!
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation for a new world, the United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow, a constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness. All things must come to an end, ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
Walk away, Sam.
America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach?
Yes and no.
We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline.
A rope.
A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turned out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one, besides us, with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The President's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Oh my gosh, is there like another chapter?
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Damn, God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. A gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
He is right, though. You feel immortal. How can you value life? But I do agree that there is a certain standpoint of not fearing death, though. The whole Geronimo point and living it like its fullest each and every day. Live life to its fullest, carpe diem. So I feel like that quote is very open-ended to a duality.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou?
Why?
Dead.
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
I almost felt like I was in...
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry, I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait, there's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Oh my gosh. The chapter that never stops. Yeah. This has to be the longest game I have literally played in probably about a decade. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate how much effort that they put into with getting me my $60 worth. And they did well for the most part. I think that they have a lot of patches that still can come. The ending, I didn't like being forced to watch the credits. I kind of felt like that was like meh. Same thing with the way of being forced to like drink Monster every single time. I mean, it was a great situation, but gee golly, it was just one of those things where I was just like, what's going on here?
By your side, close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in a dream. And
Those vehicles work? Please tell me those vehicles work.
you go, and I still
Damn it, no. I mean, it was worth a shot, right? Oh, one last try. They did a really horrible way of telling where it would go. I mean, a map would be nice, Hito. A map would be nice. I'm lucky my instincts kicked in. And then this is just the halfway mark of the game. The baby was the real EE all along. And Sam was the baby from the future, but the past. Living in the present.
I guess we're here. You still with me, though?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or...
a sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go.
I really think that this might be Sam somehow. Because if that is his mom, that was him, which means maybe they had a twin and he lived, and then that baby is the synchronization of...
Can I help you?
I don't know.
Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Yeah.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to.
But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Respectful, man. Cover the face. Also could be using it as a silencer. Hello, maybe? Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
Lisa Bridges.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you.
Say his name. Say what I want to hear. Talk about hard decisions. And rough times. Time to go, my friend.
BB. BB.
No wonder he doesn't like guns.
BB, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Daddy.
And this is gonna be really interesting in a few minutes. I kind of want
I
to
just
see
took your
that.
cufflinks offline.
There we go.
In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible.
Incinerate
when you use
that.
the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically.
Exactly.
You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Sam, you know what to do. He's gonna save him. I knew it. I was like, no way. There's no way Sam's gonna let that happen.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. This is good cutscene material.
Oh, I thought he was gonna shoot it for a second.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Stand down, stand down.
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this.
I mean, because they could have crossed the void out.
I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
Evie. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son.
I knew it! I knew it!
Bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. Sam. You bring people together. You're on that bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Yeah, but if he threw the baby in the incinerator, wouldn't he kill him? It's like his ha and ka. Di Hartman, I think, was trying to destroy him. But I'm not quite sure. She technically pulled the trigger.
Oh, God. Not BB2.
No, 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 no!
You dumb broad. Bridget.
now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission it?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Come on, dude, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up. Lou.
Oh, whoa. More f***ing credits? Like, we didn't know that Konami made this damn game. Like, see, God, seriously, okay. I like this game, but this is like bullshit. No offense. You've already spammed us like one or too many times. Like, and I can't fucking skip this. This is ridiculous. Like, no offense, but if this is the style of games that they're gonna get, I'm just gonna get them in the bargain bin. Just because, like, this is kind of a little unacceptable. The fact that I mean, I get the trickery of what they were trying to make you think in the very end of it, but like, dude, this is too many fucking credits. I'm sorry. And the fact that I can't skip this is completely ludicrous. But basically, you as a player is stuck to do nothing I don't like games like that. You know what? Oh, I didn't know who made it. Oh, I thought this was a Gearbox game. And I thought this was Borderlands. Come on, let me skip the damn thing, please. Come on! I don't want to rewatch every single credit bullshit. Jeez, you're a horrible freaking producer, Hito. Bring your standards up, bro, and maybe I might buy your game again. But as far as it stands, if this is what I have to wait through, I mean, great game, don't get me wrong. Great game, but like, this is ridiculous. Like, you spam me with freaking Monster, you make us walk like 10 hours in the end of the game, and then you expect us to watch 2 sets of credits and then spam your name through it. I mean, I had to have at least seen Hideo Konami 10 times in this stream. 10 freaking times. That's a little obsessive, dude. Either you have a god complex or you just are really fearing that. They say, oh, there goes another one. 11 times. Or you just freaking are scared that people are not going to remember you for this game. So either or, you need to tone that shit down, bro. You need to chill. Cool your heels. Make me freaking not skip this shit. You know? Don't make me at you on tweets. I will, son. I will.
The lack of something makes the sound. Next level trust is you. Next level trust is you.
Special thanks to you, the viewer, for having to sit by and watch this, because I guarantee we'll see Hito's name one more time. I'm thinking, if I'm a betting man, I like to think that he's going to be there a 12th time. Let's see, I mean, we might as well make this a fun game since it's retarded. Seriously, this is the most ridiculous credits I've ever had to get inside of. What the hell is Insomniac doing there? Ben Studios, Insomniac's games? Because I know Insomniac actually was bought out by PlayStation, but I didn't know Insomniac helped with this. Or maybe they had to get that for certain licensing for like the kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn and everything that they kind of pushed over in order to get that. But they didn't have like Spider-Man or anything I saw directly correspond to that. Still looking for his freaking name. Yeah, I finally beat it, but AJ, no offense, I don't know if I'm gonna buy the next Hideo Konami project just because, like, quite frankly, he needs to work on his talents as a game director. They whitewashed it with Campaign, with Monster, and I already kind of, like, I'm over this outro. Like, the fact that they had to make me walk around and they tricked me with a fake outro, this is the second set of credits that I've watched. Literally the second set of credits. So I'm kind of a little salty about this because it's like, I feel like this ending could have been sewed up in an hour. It could have been just as good. They just needed to streamline a few things, but they made this way too complicated. And the fact that his name is littered in, like, in this stream, I guarantee there's probably about 12 times Hideo fucking Konami's name is mentioned inside of this. So it's like, I kind of think he's scared people aren't going to remember him for shit. And I'm just like, dude, I can't even skip this. That's how ridiculous this is. They're like, no, you're not allowed to skip this. What game does that? No game does that. So you can kind of see where my salt factor is in this situation, because this is kind of like a little over the top, quite frankly. I think it's a beautiful story. The graphics are amazing. They casted well. The gameplay is alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. I definitely like how, like, there are certain elements that are decent. but in an overall type situation, it's kind of garbage when you get down to the mechanics for the way that the movement happens with vehicles, the way that the electronics go with the running, a few of the climbing elements, a few of the cutscenes inside the outro were completely bugged, like trying to actually exit out of the very final scene. I had to do it 3 times until I finally just somehow glitched it and it worked, and I was just like, what the fuck? You think that you would have fixed this by now since you've had about 10 updates, but maybe no one's got as far as I got, because if you look at the trophy list, only 20% of people that have played this game have finished this game. So I'm really starting to think this game, it's amazing. Yeah, you can win, you know, Grammys and all that other fun stuff and awards for it, because yeah, it's an amazing game, and Norman Reedus kicks ass when it comes down to the acting, but it's just like, dude, this is like, quite frankly, them as a gaming company need to mature, and this is a very adolescent game, like the way it was designed, quite frankly, in my opinion. You know, I as a gamer and being seasoned to a lot of games, like I said, I'm not trying to talk major shit because it has golden elements, but there are other elements where I'm just like, what the fuck? Just what the fuck? Yeah, I mean, it's really ridiculous because as a streamer, like, guess what I just lost in this episode? I no longer have copyrights because they're playing copyrighted music, so they screwed me. There's no way to mute, no way to skip, except for me manually doing it through my own, like, OBS settings. So it's like, this was a huge disadvantage to me as a streamer, and quite frankly, was very poorly put together. It's like, I feel like no one really even thought about this, but this should have just been like common sense. No one gives a shit about the senior social media directors. Seriously. No one gives a shit. It's not even part of it. I don't want to know about your marketing scheme or anything else and that stuff. Tell me the people that actually design the game. Marketing is after. You don't need to put that in there. That was needless. See, another freaking waste of time. Yeah, they need to fix a lot of things. When it comes down to the driving mechanics, it is very bugged with the way the turning and the physics go as far as that. On top of the way that it doesn't stop, it'll drive itself. It's very buggy. The vehicle system is very trash. Yeah, look. 13. They just said fucking Hito Konami one more time. See, look at that. That's bullshit. Hito, get over yourself. Seriously, I don't want to see your name anymore. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like, I kind of want to know the person that plays this game and who doesn't know who made this game. It's like he's like purposely trying to get past like Konami. He's just like, I'm Hito Kojima. I'm Hito Kojima. This is Kojima Products. I'm Hito Kojima. If you didn't know, I'm Hito Kojima. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Hito Kojima. Hi, I'm Hito Kojima. I forgot my name. My name's Hito Kojima. Is your name Hito Kojima? I think you 14. 14 fucking times. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I literally have wasted a huge chunk of my time because of this. That is one way to make me salty. You waste my time. Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for 15. I'm seriously waiting for 15. 15! Fucking 15! They have literally said that one exactly, produced and created by Hideo Kojima, fucking 5 times. 5 by itself. Yeah, well, that's what you call an egocentric idiot. Like, seriously, either he's got a god complex or he's scared no one's gonna know him past Konami.
Louise.
credits. More credits. I don't want to watch this anymore. Oh my god. Can someone please shoot me and send me to the fucking beach? I want to go to the beach. I want to create the fucking Death Stranding so we can EE this fucking game off the earth, and this could be the last Stranding and the last cycle, and anyone has to put through those fucking credits. Wow. Just wow. Great game though. I mean, I really like the storyline, but damn, they tainted the ending of that with the fucking credits. They really tainted it. Memories of Cliff and changing color scheme. Oh, neat. That's kind of cool, though. No, seriously. Like, I've never met any other gaming company that did that. And I think the last time that was like PlayStation 2 or 3, where I was just like, whatever, I'm walking away. Oh my god, there's another chapter. This game never ends. This game is Death Stranding. 2 weeks earlier. You have to play it all over again with intros and fucking... all the cutscenes, all the credits. I know, actually, AJ, I'm really excited about that. I need to take a break from this game, actually. I've been playing it too long. It definitely got me the closure I needed, but dear gosh.
Well, look who's
that
awake.
Story wasn't good, I would have been so
Sam.
done with this game.
You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders.
Okay, I see what they're saying.
Might do you
15 is
good to get back in the
purgatory
game.
for you to do things.
You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam.
Yeah?
You sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure.
No,
All
for
clear.
sure, Z's. I can
Welcome,
definitely find another
Sam
one.
Porter Bridges.
Dude, this seriously seems like there's more to this game. Like, I'm dead serious. This definitely seems like I'm trying to find out more mysteries and shit like that. Hold on, let's see here. Orders. Yeah! Recover when they're closed. Confidential documents. There's still more to this fucking game. I mean, I knew about the memory chips and all the other stuff. Realsies. Wow, it's been 92 hours since I got that last mission. And that one was 13. But, okay. I think it literally is just past time. That's all it is. So, it's not a major mission. Recover documents. There's other things, I guarantee you. That will probably be its own portion for number 12. Recover the documents, orders, which would make sense because once I recover those documents, there's probably some kind of weird cutscene that ends up happening with inside of that, like, I suppose, distro. So very interesting, very curious to see. I mean, I'm not going to uninstall it. I might come back to that later on just to kind of have a mop-up episode. But I'm glad that we got through that exit. That was brutal, ladies and gentlemen. That was really brutal.
It's not so bad.
You have a lot of room to talk there, Sam. You didn't go through 2 sets of credits and about, you know, a hailstorm of Hideo Konami and his production of creation of I did this. Anyways, everyone, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. This is a great passing point. I need to let my Threadripper cool down. She's been running a little hot. Those cutscenes, I did notice that I got to test it out to the full maximum, which was pretty cool. I did notice that there was a few times where it was just like, oh, hey, yeah, this is there's an encoding slowdown. And I'm like, wait, what? So I'm gonna have to look into that. That might just be a few other things that I was kind of looking into of a project that I'm gonna end up doing very soon, which is gonna be resurfacing my 3950, or not my 3950X, my 3970X, which is probably pretty crazy because most people would be like, why would you do that to a $2,000 processor? Well, because there's a huge thing that Steve in Gaming Nexus and Braided Hardware had mentioned that, you know, it's like when you don't have a flush surface, and just like my palm where there's a concave pocket, if you put the thermal paste inside of there and the heat creates inside there, you create a pop, and then that causes inconsistencies of the thermal paste because when they solder on my chip, which is usually use thermal paste, but for mine, in order to keep the thermals there, it warps it. So I need to level off the whole fucking thing and then shine it up, and I want to make a mirror-like finish on it without taking off the nickel, and then just have like the most cleanest running like Threadripper that I can get. Something that's very polished and even between those situations, and I know a way to do it. So, but thanks, AJ. One of these days I'll have to show you IRL side. But I'm gonna go ahead and dip out, man. Thanks for joining the very end and hearing me rant. I know I ranted a lot. But I appreciate you, dude. And I'm gonna go ahead and bounce and figure out what I'm gonna do next, because I got time now. I got time, and Sam just needs to go like rest for a while. This game is great, but I feel like yeah, I just need to give it a break. It'll be good. It'll be fine. You're not saved. Alright, so let me go ahead and... Wait, I thought you stopped the broadcast. You literally said... whatever. Sometimes I wonder that the PlayStation has a mind of its own. But I'll see you later.